And our final guest, joining us now, Nicholas Fusco, CEO of APEVUE, a global leader in market-based pricing data for private stocks. Nicholas, thanks for joining us. So give us a breakdown. I mean, where exactly are you drawing your data from?
Great. Thank you for the introduction, Ladar, and thank you, Ziv and Symmetria, for the sponsorship of Unicorn TV. This is great so far. So APEVUE sources data from a consortium of liquidity providers in the secondary market. So it was really helpful to have the elephant on as a baseline for introducing what that is. But really the importance of where we would come in is very different because we're not a broker. We're really just a data provider, shedding insight across a consortium of many exchanges, brokers, et cetera, in the secondary markets. And we feel that's important because you get all these different views put together, and it really shows what's happening between the primary rounds. And I think Itai mentioned that those primary rounds are further and further apart now, along with IPOs really taking a lot longer to occur. So it's really about building that transparency in the marketplace. So we feel this is integral to risk management and those looking for more timely pricing within the private markets.
Now, are there any Israeli companies we should be keeping an eye on?
Yeah, absolutely. So in terms of Israeli companies to watch, I'd say you're definitely part of one of the most exciting ecosystems out there. Certainly coming up to the par with some of the biggest countries in the world, and you have so many as it stacks up. You're coming in to see what's happening in a lot of the high-tech companies. So we definitely have our eyes on a few right now. So we have Deal, Cyber, Big ID, and SNCC. So their segments kind of span across cybersecurity, big data, HR tech. So we've definitely seen them kind of hold their own, actually, in terms of price performance versus the broader market, which is great.
Nick, but we want to know like where you draw your data from. Sure.
So the consortium that we have are 10 institutional-sized broker/exchanges, so that's secondary liquidity providers. So when they're providing data into us, really anything that is deemed retail in size and that's under $1 million in terms of what the trade would be, we don't accept. So we really look at trades, bids, offers, all the information in that market across the larger consortium that is anywhere from sometimes 1 million to 200 million in size, which are secondary. So it's really great to have all these competing kind of different sources come into us as kind of your aggregator / algo to generate a composite price. And then with that, Ziv, you might be alluding also to the APEVUE 50 benchmark. So we have both the single names, so some of the Israeli companies that I mentioned, along with larger names like Klarna or SpaceX, but we also roll these up to a benchmark product, which is effectively looking at the top 50 names of every month, rolling that performance on a forward-looking basis, so you can observe where the broader market is going, and then subsectors of that.
All right, Nick Fusco from APEVUE, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today.
Thank you.
Unicorn TV is brought to you by Symmetria. Symmetria offers ongoing liquidity management to attract and retain the best talents. Give your team the benefit they desire and deserve and win the competition over talents with Symmetria.